The Los Angeles Lakers are on the brink of unlocking a massive amount of salary cap space heading into the next NBA offseason, and this could be a game-changer for the franchise's future. While the past few off-seasons haven't been marked by blockbuster trades or headline-grabbing signings, there's a quiet but powerful strategy underway in Los Angeles. One that could shape the next decade of Lakers basketball and potentially bring another championship to the city. Leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. Every year, the Lakers are widely viewed as one of the most attractive destinations for NBA free agents. It's no coincidence. The team has a rich history of success, iconic players, and a winning culture that still resonates throughout the league. Combine that with the appeal of living and playing in Los Angeles, with its year-round sunshine, endless entertainment options, and massive media exposure, and it's easy to see why so many players dream of wearing the purple and gold. But the real story here goes deeper than just lifestyle or reputation. Next summer, the Lakers are positioned to clear an enormous chunk of cap space, giving them the financial flexibility to pursue some of the best free agents on the market. This newfound cap room could dramatically increase their chances of building a championship-caliber roster around their young superstar, Luka Dončić. Luka Dončić, who has emerged as one of the brightest talents in the NBA, recently committed to the Lakers by signing a 3-year, $165 million contract extension. This isn't just a payday, it's a clear message from the Lakers organization. They believe Dončić is their cornerstone, the player they want to build their future around. The extension locks in that commitment for the next few years and sets the stage for a potential championship window. Looking ahead to the 2026 offseason, the Lakers could find themselves in the enviable position of having significant cap space available. According to insights from Third Apron, a well-regarded source for NBA salary cap analysis, the Lakers have a clear path to opening up around $30 million in cap room. This would allow them to sign at least one top-tier free agent while still retaining key role players like Austin Reaves through a contract extension. The projection assumes that players like DeAndre Ayton and Marcus Smart opt into their player options, which keeps the Lakers' salary commitments manageable while maintaining roster continuity. This kind of cap flexibility is rare in today's NBA, especially for a franchise with championship ambitions. What's more, if LeBron James, who is still under contract but has the option to opt out at the end of the season, chooses to leave the team, the Lakers could free up even more cap space. There's been speculation swirling around LeBron's future in Los Angeles, with many wondering if the team's focus on Luka Dončić signals a gradual shift in their long-term plans. While LeBron remains a crucial part of the team's pursuit of another title in the short term, the Lakers appear ready to build their core around Luka Dončić and plan for a post-LeBron era. The Lakers have a strong track record of attracting star players in free agency, often managing to bring in at least one superstar every few off-seasons. The key for them now will be finding a player who complements Luka Dončić's unique skill set and fits seamlessly into the team's style of play. This isn't just about signing any big name, it's about making a smart, strategic move that could elevate the Lakers back to the very top of the NBA. Of course, while planning for the future, the Lakers haven't lost sight of the present. They still intend to compete for an NBA championship next season with both Luka Dončić and LeBron James on the roster. Last season, the Lakers finished as the 3rd seed in the Western Conference, proving they're already a serious contender. They're close, really close, to recapturing the magic that has defined the franchise's legacy. Securing Luka Dončić long-term was the team's top priority this summer, and they succeeded. Now, with a superstar locked in for the foreseeable future, the Lakers have a solid foundation to build on. The coming offseason could be their chance to add the missing pieces, deepen the roster, and position themselves for a championship run that could extend well beyond the next few years. The importance of this moment cannot be overstated. The NBA landscape is incredibly competitive, and building a championship team requires both talent and financial flexibility. By creating significant cap space, the Lakers will be able to pursue top-tier free agents, players who can not only contribute on the court but also attract fans and sponsors off it. The combination of Luka Dončić's elite skills, LeBron James' veteran leadership, and the potential addition of a superstar free agent could make the Lakers one of the most formidable teams in the league. This strategy shows that the Lakers are not just thinking about winning now, but about sustaining success for years to come. As fans watch closely, the 2026 offseason could mark a turning point for the franchise. Will the Lakers be able to sign the star they need to push past their rivals? Can they maintain the delicate balance between experienced veterans and emerging young talent? And how will the team's cap situation influence their moves? Only time will tell, But one thing is clear, the Lakers have positioned themselves well. By locking in Luka Dončić, managing their cap wisely, and keeping an eye on free agency, they're setting the stage for a bright future. For the fans, it's an exciting time, filled with hope, anticipation, and the promise of more championship banners hanging in the rafters. The Los Angeles Lakers didn't make the biggest headlines this off-season. There weren't any blockbuster trades or shocking signings that shook the NBA world. But while the moves might not have been flashy, the Lakers pulled off one of the most important signings of the summer, locking in superstar guard Luka Dončić to a massive 3-year, $165 million contract. This deal wasn't just about money. It was a statement. The Lakers are fully committed to building their team around Luka Dončić for the foreseeable future, and possibly for the entirety of his career. At just 26 years old, Dončić is already one of the best players in the league, and securing his services long-term gives Los Angeles a solid foundation to build a championship contender. But the story doesn't end there. While locking up Dončić was a huge step, the Lakers still have some big questions to answer about their core roster, especially when it comes to the young talent already on the team. Looking ahead to next summer, the Lakers will face some critical decisions, especially regarding two of their most valuable players, LeBron James and Austin Reaves. LeBron, of course, is nearing the end of his legendary career. Most expect that next season will be his last in the NBA, signaling a changing of the guard in Los Angeles. While LeBron still brings immense value on and off the court, the Lakers are clearly preparing for a future without him. That future heavily involves Austin Reaves. At 27 years old, Reaves is coming into his own. Last season, he posted career highs across the board and became an indispensable part of the Lakers' rotation. His scoring, playmaking, and defensive contributions all took a major step forward, and he looks poised to build on that momentum. But will Reaves be a Laker beyond the 2025-26 season? That's the big question on everyone's mind. ESPN insider Tim Bontemps recently weighed in, sharing some insight into the Lakers' plans. According to him, the expectation around the league is that Reaves will indeed re-sign with the Lakers in 2026. Executives believe Reaves will cement his role as the long-term backcourt partner next to Luka Dončić, a role reminiscent of what players like Jalen Brunson and Kyrie Irving once had in Dallas. This summer, Reaves declined a lucrative contract extension from the Lakers. He turned down a 4-year, $89.2 million deal to bet on himself. Instead, he'll play out the third year of his current contract and hit free agency in 2026. That's a bold move. It shows confidence in his ability to continue improving and boost his market value. And if last season was any indication, he's earned that confidence. In the 2023-24 season, Reaves averaged 20.2 points, 4.5 rebounds, 5.8 assists, and 1.1 steals per game. He shot an efficient 46% from the field and 37.7% from beyond the arc, playing nearly 35 minutes a night over 73 games. Those are impressive numbers that show he can contribute in multiple ways: scoring, facilitating, defending, and do it consistently. However, not everything was perfect. While Reaves shined during the regular season, his playoff performance was more uneven. In the Lakers' first-round loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves, his shooting dipped and turnovers increased. He shot just 31.9% from three-point range on more than 9 attempts per game and averaged nearly 3 turnovers per game. That playoff struggle could raise concerns for some teams, and it may affect his value when it comes time for contract negotiations. The tenor of Reaves' future contract talks, and how he fits into the Lakers' long-term plans, could hinge heavily on his performance next spring, analysts say. The playoffs are often viewed as a true test for players, and how Reaves responds in the coming postseason could determine whether the Lakers see him as a cornerstone for years to come. Reaves is entering his 5th NBA season. For a player who was undrafted just a few years ago, his rise has been remarkable. He's gone from an overlooked prospect to a key piece on one of the NBA's most storied franchises. The next year will be crucial, not just for his development, but for his career trajectory. The Lakers face a delicate balancing act. On one hand, they want to build a championship roster around Luka Dončić. On the other, they want to retain key role players like Reaves who fit well alongside their star. LeBron's expected retirement adds another layer of complexity. The Lakers will lose a veteran leader and iconic player, which means young players like Reaves will need to step up even more. In many ways, the Lakers' future success hinges on these off-season decisions. Signing Luka long-term was the first piece of the puzzle. Now it's about surrounding him with the right talent, players who complement his style, share his competitive drive, and can help the Lakers compete at the highest level year after year. Austin Reaves has shown he can be one of those players. His growth last season was undeniable, and if he can improve his consistency and performance in big moments like the playoffs, he could become a foundational piece for the Lakers. As fans, all eyes will be on Reaves and the Lakers over the coming months. Will he come back to LA after hitting free agency? Will he prove he can be a reliable star alongside Luka? And how will the team navigate the post-LeBron era? One thing is clear. The next year will be pivotal for both Austin Reaves and the Los Angeles Lakers as they look to build a championship future. NBA insiders and analysts have been buzzing with ideas about how the Lakers might build a roster capable of competing at the highest level. One recurring theme is the importance of adding reliable shooters who can spread the floor and complement Luka Doncic's unique playmaking abilities. Among the names floated in trade rumors and speculation are Phoenix Suns guard Grayson Allen and Boston Celtics forward Sam Hauser. Let's focus on Sam Hauser for a moment. Hauser, who will turn 28 this December, has already tasted the sweet victory of an NBA championship. He was an important part of the Boston Celtics' 2024 title run, contributing valuable minutes and showing he can perform on the biggest stages. Over his 4 seasons with Boston, Hauser has gained significant playoff experience, having been part of teams that reached 2 NBA Finals and 1 Eastern Conference Finals. Coming off that championship season, Hauser maintained solid production during the 2024-25 campaign. He averaged 8.5 points per game, pulled down 3.2 rebounds, and chipped in 0.2 assists. His shooting numbers were particularly impressive. He shot 45.1% from the field and knocked down an impressive 41.6% of his three-point attempts. For a team looking to add shooting and spacing, Hauser's skill set fits perfectly. The Celtics have been active in reshaping their roster this offseason. Recently, they traded veteran forward Georges Niang and 2 second-round draft picks to the Utah Jazz in exchange for rookie guard R.J. Lewis Jr. Niang himself was only a recent addition, acquired earlier in the summer as part of a trade that sent Kristaps Porzingis to the Atlanta Hawks. Boston's front office has made it clear that managing salary and maintaining financial flexibility are priorities this offseason. While they currently sit just under the second apron of the luxury tax threshold, the Celtics are likely to continue making moves aimed at shedding salary and positioning themselves for sustained success. It's worth noting that Hauser signed a 4-year, $45 million contract extension just last offseason, which speaks to the Celtics' confidence in his value. However, if Boston is open to exploring trade options, Hauser could represent a valuable target for the Lakers, a sharpshooter with championship experience who can fit seamlessly into a roster built around Luka Dončić. Of course, acquiring a player like Hauser wouldn't come cheap. The Lakers would need to put together a compelling offer that Boston finds difficult to refuse. But Los Angeles has demonstrated a willingness to be aggressive in their pursuit of championship-caliber talent. With Luka Dončić as their centerpiece, the Lakers are determined to build a supporting cast that can compete with the league's best and make a serious title run. Adding a player like Hauser could address a key need for the Lakers: consistent, reliable shooting from the wing. Luka Dončić excels at creating opportunities for his teammates and making plays happen, but having sharpshooters around him who can space the floor is crucial. It forces defenses to respect the perimeter and opens driving lanes for Luka Dončić and other playmakers. Beyond the numbers, Hauser brings playoff experience and a winning mentality. Having been part of a Celtics team that has made multiple deep postseason runs, he understands what it takes to compete at the highest level when the pressure is on. That experience is invaluable for a Lakers team eager to end their championship drought. The Lakers' potential interest in Hauser also comes as part of a broader strategy that might include targeting other players like Grayson Allen from the Suns. Allen, known for his shooting and defensive energy, could similarly bolster the Lakers' perimeter scoring and overall depth. While the Lakers focus on these possible moves, it's clear their priority is to build a balanced roster around Luka Dončić, one that blends star power, shooting, defense, and experience. With LeBron James nearing the twilight of his career, the Lakers are preparing for a new era led by Luka Dončić. Constructing a team that maximizes Luka Dončic's strengths while adding complementary pieces like Hauser will be key to that transition. For Lakers fans, the offseason is a time of anticipation and hope. The foundation is set with Luka Dončić locked in long-term. Now, the question is how the front office will navigate trades, free agency, and salary cap considerations to bring in the right players. If the Lakers can pull off a trade for Sam Hauser or another sharpshooter, it could be a big step toward building the championship team they've been chasing. It's a calculated move to surround Luka Dončić with shooters who can help create space and elevate the team's overall offensive efficiency. As the offseason continues to unfold, all eyes will be on Los Angeles to see how they approach roster construction. Will they make a move for Hauser? Will they explore other trade targets or free agents? One thing is certain, the Lakers are determined to give Luka Dončić the pieces he needs to bring a title back to LA.